17, and I've noticed that kicking has been a major problem in this game for me, my opponents, people in the leagues, in the community chats that I'm in. Kicking seems to be a huge problem in this game, and I just wanted to come up, and I got onto the practice field, and I wanted to come in and show you guys some of the things that I've been working on, and I think it's really improved my kicking accuracy. And the main issue I think that the kicking had is that when you try to kick the meter all the bar all the way up and get it to the top, it doesn't register it when you press the X or the A button. And when it comes back down, you try to press the X again to hit the power, but then you're actually hitting the accuracy. So then you miss the kick. And to show what happens is it goes all the way up, and then I purposely didn't miss it, but it goes all the way up, and you try to press it when it gets to the top, and I'm trying to mess it up, and I can't mess it up, but I'm trying to show you on the PAT, because this is when I've seen a lot of people miss it. It goes all the way up, and when it gets up to the top, you see how it didn't register, and when it came back down, I still made that, but it didn't register it when I pressed the X button all the way up there at the top, and then you accidentally press it again, and all of a sudden, boom, you're kicking sideways, and now instead of getting 7, you have only gotten 6, and you're down, and you got to go for 2 points later in the thing to make it up. But so the way what I found out is if you miss that meter going all the way up, and the point of it is to hit it in the arrows, not at the top of the meter when it reaches the top. You want to hit it at the arrows, but if you happen to try to hit it up at the top and it doesn't register, make sure you get the accuracy on the way back down. Don't panic on the way back down, because even at 20% this meter of the kick power meter, it's going to go in as long as you get the accuracy right. So we're gonna go all the way up. I messed that one up, but so what you gotta do is when it goes all the way up, you're gonna try to hit it, but then you miss it. Just try to make sure that the accuracy is lined up. If you can get your accuracy lined up, you'll be all right. I did it too early on that one, but that's what you got to try to do. You got to try, even if on these ones, you let it go all the way up, let it come all the way down, and just make sure you get it in the middle. And on PATs, you'll be all right on the PATs. So if that happens to you, that's all you got to do. That right there. If you accidentally hit it when it goes all the way up, and you don't get it, and you miss it, make sure you get the accuracy. But so we're gonna move this back a little bit and actually get into some tougher kicks. So we're gonna come back here at the 38 on the left hash. Now you want to make sure on these longer kicks you want to put your left stick down, and it's gonna make the ball go a little bit. It's gonna lower the angle, and the ball is gonna go a little bit farther. Like I said, what you want to do is you want to hit the X at the 2 arrows, not when it gets all the way up to the top, because if you get it all the way up to the top, it'll start registering for accuracy instead of power. And so what you'll want to do is you'll want to hit it at the arrows, and then when it comes back down, if right now, since we're on the right side, the left side of the field, we want to hit it a little bit to the right of the box, because then your kicker is going to hit it on that side, and it's going to go a little bit towards that way. So what we'll do is we'll try to do this right now. Is we'll lower the bar, and then you're going to let it go up once it gets into the X's. And I think because I didn't move my stick, I might miss that. Nope, the wind got it. All right. So that's what you got to do. You got to get it when it goes up to the arrows. That's when you got to do it, is when it goes up to the arrows, not when it's all the way up at the top. Not, because then, like I said, it might not register. Like, see right there, I just tried to get it all the way up the top. It didn't register, and that's what happens when you miss it. So that's what you'll want to do, is you want to try to get the X on the arrows and then back down on that black box. And that's really how it's got to be done, guys. Like, it's kicks are going to be crucial in this game for PATs. You don't want to be missing PATs. You don't want a late game, you know, down by 2. Oh man, they almost blocked that one. But you don't want to be down by 2 and then you're going to kick the field goal and then you miss it. And this is really how you got to do it, guys. Like, just get the X right there in the arrows, and that's when you got to press it. That's the trick. Press the X or the A button when it gets up to the arrows, and then when it comes back down, make sure you just try to get it as close as you can to the middle. And for these longer kicks, make sure you just use your stick. Put it down a little bit, and the ball go a little bit farther. And this is what, a 55 yarder, and I made pretty consistently on these. So we'll go to the other hash, and in fact I'll move it back a yard, because I think this is about where Bailey's distance is. And so once again, is we'll press the X to start the meter. When it gets up to the arrows, you'll press it again, and when it gets down to the bottom, you press it one more time. And I mean, that's really how it's done. Like, once again, get it right when it gets up to the arrows, not when it gets up. Oh, they blocked that one. That was nice one by them. But that's how it's done. Put the arrows, hold down on your stick to get these longer kicks, and then you're gonna press the X, and when it gets up to the arrows, you press the X again, and that's really how it is. And then make sure when it's coming back down, you press it in the middle right there, and you'll make these guys. You'll start making kicks consistently in this game if this is the way that you do it. Don't wait until it gets up to the top. Do it right when it gets to those arrows, and that's how you'll do it. And I mean, I hope if you guys if you watch this video, you'll learn something and your kicking improves. So good luck with the kicking, and win some games, man.